अब मेरी नजर तुम पर रहेगी।
जो दूसरी बार मिले वो इत्तेफाक।
So hi Surbhi, how are you?
Hi, I am good, Mahima. How are you?
I'm great. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
So congratulations, Kubula 2.0 has finally released today and fans are going gaga over it all over social media.
Yes, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. And I would say that thank you so much for loving us, loving our show, loving our characters so much. It's all because of their love that, we are popular. And today also when it's launched, all I've been hearing are good things. So yeah, thank you so much for your love.
So I'm sure your day is going great because everybody is going crazy. Everybody has shared their reviews. Some people have watched it halfway through. I mean, I wasn't on leave today, but still, beach mein I was watching a little bit, like first episode, thoda sa to dekh le.
I know, मैं भी ऐसे ही कर रही हूँ actually. I haven't seen it because एक तो I'm very nervous and I get overcritical when I see something on my own, like of my own work. And then, of course, there were some interviews lined up. So I would rather talk to you people, and through you, I get a chance to convey my thoughts and my messages to my fans. So I was like, yeah, I would go for interviews and maybe I'll watch the show later.
That's great. Your weekend is sorted.
Yes, absolutely.
Much like ours. Okay, so Surbhi, you made your debut with Kubul Hai. And now after so many years, you're going back to your roots. So how much has Surbhi and how much has Zoya changed in all these years?
I think we both are grown-ups now, and we've groomed. It's like, like 6-7 years ka journey. So I think we've become better. Like it's like we are the updated version of Surbhi also and Zoya also. So yes, and I think that's the point, just to learn new things every day and to grow every day. So I think Surbhi is absolutely trying to do that, and I think Zoya is also pretty much on the same page.
So how much do you relate to the character of Zoya Farooqui? Because when we see her, we've always felt that is Surbhi Jyoti. But is that true?
To a certain extent, yes. Like, she also, like both of us, we follow our heart, and there are not much filters, like, whatever is there in the heart, it has to be there on the face. Like, we both can't fake or anything, but there are a couple of things, like, me as Surbhi, I am very much organized. Zoya is not. And she creates mess all over wherever she goes. And me as Surbhi, I don't do that. So yes, that's why when I play Zoya, it's a very different character to play, because, like, wo jahan khati hai, wahan phek deti hai. Oh my God, me as Surbhi, like I can never even think of doing that. I don't do it. So yeah, these are a couple of similarities and differences between both of us.
Wow, great. So in all these years, you've played so many characters. You've become a very versatile actor now. So was it fun going back to Zoya? And like, did it take you much time to get back into the skin of Zoya? Like, Allah Mia, what's wrong with you? Ye sab yaad karne mein, express karne mein, did it take you time?
No, actually, in fact, me and Karan, we did that first scene where we meet for the first time. We kind of, recreated that scene. We've done that scene in the first version also. And when we were there shooting for that scene, we, like both of us, we knew our lines from that scene, like the scene which we shot like 7 years back. We remembered our original lines as well. So I think it wasn't difficult for me to get into Zoya's character once again, because I think whenever I play some character, I live through the character, I live through the journey, I understand the circumstances that character is in right now. So yeah, it doesn't take much time or energy to get into that character.
Wow. So how was your experience of working again with Karan? We just had an interview recently and he told me that you tend to fall while laughing, and then he told you, get up, Surbhi, and you were like, no, let me just finish. So how was it?
Yeah. I think it's my problem since the time I know myself. When I laugh, I literally just laugh like there is no tomorrow. और आज दुनिया खत्म होने वाली है, अभी हंस लो जितना हंसना है. And I think that is good, but it's like I lose control of myself when I laugh. So yeah, I fall. And yeah, and he was also very funny, you know. He copies people on the set, like he not mocks people, but somebody says something funny and then Karan also repeats that, and the way he does that, it's like funny, his whole thing, like how he does it. So yes, the point is I tend to fall when I laugh, not necessarily all the time, but yeah, जब मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा हंसी आती है, तो I just lose control.
But I think this is something we all need to learn from you, laughing like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. Why not?
So, okay, there's one small issue that fans have with the show, that it's too short. It's only 10 episodes, while things on TV tend to go on for years and years, and we were hoping the same would happen with Kabul Hai season 2 whenever we used to ask for it on social media. But now it's only 10 episodes. There's definitely a lot more masala in those 10 episodes, but we are all sort of like a little disappointed. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, of course. See, it was an experiment, and we are already working, like we didn't start yet, but of course the pre-production and the writing is already started, and we will start shooting for the next season in a couple of months. So I think the duration of the episodes will be also longer, or I think honge to 10 episodes, but I think that's the fun, like, just watch something and wait for it and then watch again. I think it's nice. I'm liking it.
So at the beginning of this interview, I decided to be very calm and composed and not fangirl sort of a person. But the moment you said season 3, my face lit up like, हाँ, वो भी आएगा.
Yes, of course. Why not? Look at me, excited like a child.
So when season 2 was offered to you, whenever there's a second season of a show, people have very high expectations from it. कि first वाला तो एकदम बहुत ही बढ़िया था, तो इस बार ये लोग क्या करेंगे, अच्छा होगा नहीं होगा. Did you feel any pressure on you, or did you feel apprehensive before signing it?
No, when they called me and told me that they are thinking about it, I was very excited. But of course, it's a challenge to play a character again, which you have already played, and the people have accepted and loved that character. But when I've heard this story, I was very much sure that people are gonna love this Zoya also, and this story as well, because it's very interesting, and it's fresh, it's new, and mujhe pata tha that people are gonna love Zoya and Asad and their chemistry and the story of this show as well.
Wow, that's beautiful. So, Surbhi, you worked in television, you worked on OTT, and now we've heard that you're going to make your Bollywood debut with Sonam Gupta Bevafai. Is that right?
Yes, there's a film coming. Yes.
With Jassi Gill?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. So, is there anything you can tell us about it? Will it be releasing this year?
Yes, most probably in April next month.
Oh my God. Yay. Okay. So we have Kabul Hai 2.0, then we have Sonam Gupta Bevafai, and then Kabul Hai 3. So I'm very excited about that myself. So
wow,
another question. Another question I really want to ask you is, which other Bollywood actor would you love to share the screen with next?
Most of them. Like, wow, like why not? Because there are a lot of good actors. I really can't name them all.
But if you had to pick one, the first person.
Mr. Bachchan. Senior
Bachchan, Junior Bachchan, or both?
Both? Like, why not?
Oh,
but yeah, Senior Bachchan for sure. I'm a huge Amitabh Bachchan fan.
That'll be great. I'm getting overwhelmed. I don't know why. I'm getting very excited. So
Wow.
before we part,
Manifestation.
Surbhi, just one last question. You have entered the Bigg Boss house so many times as a guest. Do you have any plans of entering as a contestant ever, if it was offered to you?
See, never say never, but if you ask me right now, no. It's very difficult for me. I wouldn't survive there. It's no.
So any other upcoming projects which fans can look forward to?
Sonam Gupta Bewafa hai.
And Kabool hai 3.
And Kabool hai 3. But as of now, aaj hi release hua hai Kabool hai 2.0. Please do watch it. Tell others to watch it and watch it again. And just keep watching it and keep loving it and keep telling me that how much you love it.
Great. Thank you so much for this lovely chat. I'm going to sign out now and I'm going to go watch Kabool hai 2.0. Everybody who's watching this, please go watch the show. Asad and Zoya are back.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much, Surbhi.
Thank you
All the very
Thank
best.
you for your love.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much. Thank you. I had an amazing time. Bye.
Me too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.